Good morning, everyone. I have some wonderful news that I wanted to share today. So, many of you may know I have been working on building my first compost pile, and thanks to my friend Mason, it got all mixed up. Today is day 8, and every day, this thing is like, seriously, it's like having a hide needs pet, or or babysitting, because I have to check on this thing at least once a day, every 24 hours. But I've been checking on it more often than that because we're waiting for it to get up to 131 degrees. And at that point, the middle of the pile is hot enough that any of the bad, well, my cat's up on the temporary roof that I hung up over the grape arbor the other day. Anyway, I'm afraid it might be raining cats here in a minute. Okay, back to my story. At 131 degrees, none of the unhealthy microorganisms can continue to live. So they die off, they get burned up, but the good microorganisms, they love this environment. It is 50% moisture. It is a good temperature for them. In fact, they're making the temperature because there's so much of the party foods that they like to consume in here that they start reproducing. The more food source that they have, they start reproducing, and that reproduction is what creates the heat in a compost pile. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Not until recently. Anyway, so I wanted to come on here and share with you my utter excitement because, like I said, it's day 8, which actually means that we built it 9 days ago because the first day was the starting day, right? So then start counting after that. So today is day 8, and at around 8:30 this morning, I came out to take its temperature, check the moisture. You have to take at least 3 readings of each, which I've done, and I'm so excited to announce that she's up to temperature. Yay! So this is such a milestone that I decided that she deserves to be named. So, in honor of my grandmother Victoria, I would like you to meet Victoria, my first compost pile. Woohoo! So what this means, with it coming up to temperature, what this means is that in 72 hours, I will be able to turn this pile, so that and it's going to get turned a few times, not today, not all at once, but we want the center to get hot enough, long enough, that it, again, kills the bad guy organisms and the good guys can thrive. We want them all to, the middle of the pile, to heat up to that temperature and sustain that temperature for a long enough period of time that we're sure that it kills all of the bad guys. And anyway, there's a lot more to it. I'm not going to try to rehash it all in this one video, but I did want to share my excitement with you. So cool. So, oh, and that also means that in 72 hours, I could really use some hands. If anybody wants to come over and help me turn this pile, because honestly, my shoulders, they don't like when I do this kind of work, that part of it anyway. And I would happily share with you all that I've been learning about microorganisms and their role in soil health, and tell you what I've learned so far with this compost pile. So hit me up if you are close by and you can lend a hand, okay? All right. Thank you all, and I hope you do something every day to cultivate joy in your life.